There's something fascinating about human attraction that most guys completely miss. We spend so much time overthinking, analyzing every word, every text message, trying to decode what women really mean. But here's the truth that might surprise you. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you and wants to take things to a physical level, she's not playing some elaborate mystery game. She's actually giving you clear signals. The problem is, most men just aren't trained to recognize them. So let me share something with you today that could completely change how you understand female attraction. I'm going to walk you through 8 specific behaviors that women display when they're sexually interested in you. And I want to be clear about something up front. This isn't about manipulation or tricks. This is about understanding genuine human behavior so you can respond appropriately and respectfully. Let's start with the first one, and this is probably the most obvious yet most overlooked signal. She finds excuses to touch you. Now, I'm not talking about accidental brushes in a crowded room. I'm talking about deliberate, repeated physical contact. She might touch your arm when she laughs at your jokes. She'll adjust your collar or pick lint off your shirt even when there's nothing there. She might playfully push you or rest her hand on your leg during conversation. Women are generally more cautious about entering someone's personal space, so when she's consistently finding reasons to make physical contact, that's a green light. Pay attention to how often it happens and how intentional it feels. The second thing she'll do is maintain intense eye contact with you. There's regular eye contact during conversation, and then there's that lingering gaze that lasts just a beat too long. When a woman is attracted to you sexually, her eyes will lock with yours in a way that feels almost magnetic. She's not just looking at you while you talk. She's studying your face, your lips, the way you move. And here's the key part. When you catch her looking at you and she doesn't immediately look away, that's significant. She might even smile slightly when your eyes meet, almost like she's enjoying the fact that you noticed her noticing you. This sustained eye contact is her way of creating intimacy and showing you that she's comfortable being vulnerable with you. Third, and this one is subtle but powerful, she positions her body toward you. Body language experts will tell you that we unconsciously orient our bodies toward things we're interested in. When a woman wants you, she'll angle her torso, her feet, her knees in your direction, even in a group setting. She might lean in when you talk, reducing the physical distance between you. If you're sitting next to each other, she won't create barriers with her arms or turn away. Instead, she'll open up her posture, face you directly, and essentially make herself available to you spatially. Watch for this at bars, parties, or even just hanging out. If her body is consistently pointed at you like a compass needle, she's telling you something important. The fourth signal is that she'll find ways to be alone with you. This is where things shift from maybe she's just friendly to definitely she's interested. A woman who wants to sleep with you will actively create opportunities for privacy. She might suggest you both go somewhere quieter to talk. She'll offer to give you a ride home or ask if you want to come see something at her place. She might leave a party early and ask if you want to share an Uber. The key here is that she's engineering situations where it's just the two of you, without the buffer of friends or public settings. She's essentially opening doors for you and waiting to see if you'll walk through them. Number 5 is something that happens in conversation, and it's remarkably telling. She'll start talking about sexual topics or making innuendos. Now, this doesn't mean she's being crude or inappropriate. It might be subtle. She might mention what kind of sleepwear she prefers, or share a story that has romantic or sexual undertones. She might make playful jokes with double meanings and watch your reaction carefully. Some women will straight up ask you about your dating life or past relationships, trying to gauge your experience and availability. The point is, she's bringing sexuality into the conversation because she's thinking about it in relation to you. She's testing the waters to see if you're comfortable in that space with her. The sixth thing, and this is where many guys miss the signal entirely, she starts revealing more personal and vulnerable information about herself. When a woman is building toward physical intimacy, she often creates emotional intimacy first. She'll tell you things she doesn't share with everyone. She might open up about her fears, her dreams, past experiences that shaped her. This might seem counterintuitive because we often separate emotional and physical connection, but for many women, they're deeply intertwined. By showing you her inner world, She's inviting you closer and demonstrating trust. She's essentially saying, I feel safe with you, and that safety is a foundation for physical intimacy. Number 7 is practical and straightforward. She makes herself available and responsive. If a woman wants to sleep with you, she's not going to play hard to get in the traditional sense. She'll respond to your texts relatively quickly. She'll make time in her schedule for you, even when she's busy. If you suggest getting together, she'll say yes or propose an alternative time rather than being vague. She's removing obstacles and making it easy for things to progress. Now, this doesn't mean she's available every single second or that she has no life outside of you, but there's a consistent pattern of her showing up and being present when you reach out. And finally, the 8th signal that ties everything together, she'll explicitly verbalize her interest, either directly or through clear hints. In this era, many women are more comfortable being direct about what they want. She might simply tell you that she's attracted to you. She might say something like, I'd really like to spend more time with you alone, or I've been thinking about you a lot lately. Some women will ask you what you're looking for or where you think things are going between you two. And yes, some women will straight up invite you to stay over or come upstairs. The directness varies based on personality and cultural background, but when you see this signal combined with the other 7, you can be confident about her intentions. Now, here's what's really important to understand. These signals rarely appear in isolation. You're looking for patterns, for multiple signs showing up consistently. One touch doesn't mean she wants you. But repeated touching, combined with eye contact, body positioning, and making herself available, that's a clear picture. And even when all these signs are present, respect and consent are still paramount. These signals tell you she's interested, but they're not a guarantee or an obligation. They're an invitation to reciprocate if you feel the same way, to communicate clearly, and to move forward with mutual enthusiasm and respect. Understanding these signals isn't about playing games or manipulating anyone. It's about becoming more emotionally intelligent and attuned to the people around you. When you can recognize genuine interest, you can respond authentically, save yourself from misreading situations, and build connections based on mutual attraction rather than confusion and guesswork.